Moving on, let's go into our reviews. Yesterday we saw Joyride from Lionsgate, and it was made by Seth Rogen's production company, Point Grey. You know who Seth Rogen is, right?
Yes.
Funny Canadian guy.
Yes.
So, I'll let you go first on this one. What did you think of Joyride while I look up the current rating on Rotten Tomatoes?
It had some laughs in it, but I just felt it was off in some ways. And I thought,
in what way?
when we started getting a laugh, they could have, there's like jokes I even thought of that could have went on, but instead they just stop and go to like a serious moment.
Yeah, get into the emotion, or they're explaining stuff what's going on.
And all the sex
Too
stuff
much talking.
was weird. And I don't know. It was just, there was some really funny things, but it just was all over the place. And I think they could have really teased the jokes out more.
Mm-hmm.
See, they just abruptly cut it off. And like,
I guess.
I don't know. I think there was missed opportunities with it.
Okay, there is not a lot of ratings so far, but it currently has a 92% certified fresh critic rating on Rotten Tomatoes and an 89% audience score, but there's only 50 plus verified ratings, so that could go down, could go up, you know. It's only an hour and 32 minutes.
Yeah.
Now, when I went to go see this, I had a fun time. And we did a trailer reaction a long time ago, and people are still watching our trailer reaction.
The trailer was just packed full, and I wish this had more, but it could have been super, super funny.
The trailer made it look really funny, so they gave away a bunch of the stuff in the trailer. Did they give away everything? No. Did they give away all the best stuff? No, but they gave away some stuff.
Yeah.
And there wasn't enough jokes and humor in it for me to warrant that this is like a fun comedy, because a lot of stuff was already spoiled, and they didn't put in tons of other jokes.
No, and then you wanted to cry at one point.
Yeah, and then it gets really emotional. There was a lot of kind of dull, slow moments in it, especially near the end. I'm like, okay, I get that, romantic comedies always do this. Think about some of like the classic romantic comedy. No, it's not. But they make it really funny, and then it gets serious and emotional, and there's this weird, awkward moment at the end. They always have this really odd, awkward moment where someone's making an idiot of himself in public, and I don't like this. I mean, get to the jokes already. Yeah. That's what I'm there for.
Like the ending you're talking about? Yeah, I didn't like the ending.
Yeah, so there was a lot of funny stuff in it, and I had a fun time. We're not spoiling this because we're not spoiling any of the jokes.
But basically the whole...
What's the basic premise of this movie?
Everyone is racist?
No. The main story is
everyone
two childhood friends, which we see in the trailer. Yeah, that's why I'm asking you. Two childhood friends, them and another friend that they don't really like. I think it's a family member. They go on a trip. They meet up with a fourth friend there in China, and then hijinks ensue. Okay? That's the basic premise of the movie. And they go to other countries as well. It gets a bit crazy. You kind of get a lot of the story from the trailer.
Yeah, and I think the main character's personality was a bit off.
How so?
Well, she's very driven, but then all of a sudden she just goes completely off the rails. And it's a little bit of conflict there with how they presented her.
So that is Aubrey. The main character, played by, hold on, I got it here.
I mean, they're all great at acting.
Ashley Park plays, Audrey, and she's the one who she's adopted and she has white parents.
Yes.
And so she's the one that's really driven, and then her friend Lolo, played by Sherry Cola.
Is not driven.
No, she's the one with Asian parents, and usually in real life, it's the opposite, right? The immigrant parents really push their kids. And then the people that are here in North America, whether it be Canada or the U.S., like their kids are like, whatever, I'm just going to be a starving artist and, do stuff on social media all the time.
She's supposed to be more reserved, and her other friend is not. And that's what it's supposed to be about. But then in the middle, they kind of blend that all together. I don't know. The acting was great in it.
For me, the funniest character was Stephanie Sue's cat. That's the friend they meet up with in China.
Yeah.
She's hilarious. We've seen her in a bunch of things.
Yeah.
She showed up in Everything Everywhere All at Once. Yeah. She was also apparently in Shang-Chi, Legend of the Ten Rings, although I don't know who she played there. Where is it? Character. I'm guessing that was one of Awkwafina's relatives or something.
I don't
remember.
Anyway, Yeah, she's funny, but there was just a bit. There was something wrong. It could have been really, really funny.
I think they tried to put too much emotion and like heartfelt moments,
well,
which they didn't really
earn. You can
earn.
still do that, but the jokes just ended so quickly.
Yeah.
Like, for example, we see on the trailer the thing about the drugs. We saw that in the trailer. That happens, and then it's over. They didn't tease that out.
There was a little bit of stuff they put in, but yeah.
No,
I'm thinking that what I don't know anything about making movies, but when you make comedies like this, you want to put tons and tons of jokes in it and take some of the jokes that aren't in the movie, put them in the trailer, and then have different jokes in the movie so you're not spoiled.
And that was kind of it. Everything we saw in the trailer was what happened there. And that could have...
There was other good jokes.
But the story there could have went completely sideways and could have been really funny, and instead it wasn't.
Yeah.
So it was a missed opportunity.
They were going for a raunchy R-rated comedy, but they didn't quite get there. They kind of held themselves back in reserve, I guess.
Yeah.
It was a good attempt.
It was still good.
From this director. I'm not trying to crap on these people. They all did good work.
No, I mean, it was good.
I had a fun time on the internet rating system of best worst movie. I give it a best movie ever. It was fun. I'd check it out. What'd you think of it?
I'd probably give it like an 89, just like they're saying, probably an 89. It wasn't in the 90s for me because it was getting so funny, and then I was like, not funny anymore. Reduced down, you know?
Yeah.
And then it was funny, and then not funny.
Too many pauses in it, I guess.
Pacing or something.
So far, the critics, so far people are enjoying it, but we'll see if more, but that doesn't mean that lots of people are going to go see it. That's determined by box office, right?
Yeah.
So just like when we saw that Ruby Gillman, which we're going to talk about later on this episode, everyone who saw it was loving it, but not a lot of people were going to see it. And then there was us, and we're like, skip that one.
I did not like that one.
Okay. Anyway, let us know your thoughts on Joyride. Are you checking it out? What did you think of it? You know, maybe you thought it was hilarious. Maybe it was the best comedy ever.
It did make me laugh in some places.
There was a lot of laughing. But, and also our theater wasn't full, so it was only a few people in the theater. This is a movie you want to go see when it's packed. Like, go see it on Friday or Saturday night, or on a cheap night when there's lots of people there. Because then you get caught up in the emotion and everyone laughing, right? And it's a better time. Let us know your thoughts on Joyride, and if you want, give us a thumbs up. We'd appreciate that. And you can always subscribe for more content.